Hello everyone. You are welcome to the prelim stage of the 2023 National Championship of the National Science and Maths Quiz. This is the 13th prelim stage contest, and competing are Zion College, Methodist Senior High Technical School, and Akumfi Ameyaw Senior High Technical School. We'll get to know our schools and the contestants. We start with Zion College. They exited the competition last year at the prelim stage, coming third in their contest. They are back again this year, and they hope to turn things around. The gentlemen from Zion College are
Agoso Aaron, final year.
Fiao Kelvin, final year.
Okay. Aaron and Kelvin, how has your journey been to the national championship?
Okay, so we happened to meet St. Catherine, Ver Senior High, and Avenor Senior High. And we had a tough competition with St. Catherine, but God being on our side, we emerged as the winner of that contest. So this year we are here to redeem our image, since last year we were not able to get far. So one thing I know for sure is that because of Zion, God will not be silent. So we are here and expect the very best from us.
Operation Redeem Your Image because of Zion. All the best. Then we have Methodist Senior High Technical School. They won the original qualifiers contest narrowly against Drobo Senior High School and Jenejene Senior High School to progress to the national contest. They are here to continue in their impressive form. Methodist Senior High Technical School is represented by
Mr. Godfrey.
Upon Godfrey.
Okay. So before the contest, I asked them if the school, how many Godfreds there are in the school. Yeah. Anyway, Godfred and Godfred, how are you doing? Okay. How has your preparations been since we finished the regional competitions coming into the national championship?
Things have been well for us. We are preparing for the WESI as well as for this contest. And we are hoping that the Lord will help us, because horses and chariots are prepared for battle, but victory is of the Lord. So we are watching the Lord.
Okay. Today we'll see if God takes sides, on whose side God is taking. Okay. And then finally, we have Akumfi Ameyaw Senior High School. They also ended their run in last year's competition at the prelim stage, where they were defeated by Uforipenin Senior High School. They are back this year with the hopes of progressing further. The gentlemen from Akumfi Ameyaw Senior High Technical School are
Ernest Kenboating, Osu Christopher.
Okay. Also, how has it been coming into the national championship, and what should we expect from you?
Okay, so our journey this year hasn't been easy though. We lost our regional championship to St. James Seminary, but we hope to do our best in this contest.
Okay, best wishes to you as well. The National Science and Maths Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Girl PLC and supported by JoyNews, AT, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Pepsodent Toothpaste, Better Mold, Ghanaian Academic and Research Network, Coronation Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University College, Cowbell, Bell Beverages, GTP, Newmont, African World Airlines, and YFM. I am Dr. Thelma J, your quiz mistress. This is a primetime production. To our competing schools, we'll have this contest in 5 rounds. We'll start off in round 1, and here I'd ask you a series of questions to test your knowledge of fundamental principles that you study in physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology. If a question comes to your school as a main question, you have 30 seconds to give me an answer if there are calculations. If there are no calculations, you have up to 10 seconds. If you answer correctly, you are awarded 3 points. If your answer is incorrect, you forfeit that question, and one of the two schools, whoever is ready, can ring the bell for that question, but as a bonus. If they answer correctly, they will be awarded 1 point. If their answer is incorrect, then there's a penalty point of 1. A note of caution though, if you want to ring for the bonus question, you have to ensure that I have ruled on the main question that it's incorrect, or the school has been bailed out. Please don't guess whilst they are giving their answer that, oh, this answer must be wrong, so let me interrupt them with my bill. If you do that, that bonus question you'll be disallowed. And if the other school wants it, they can take it. Is that fair? Okay, I hope we have a good contest. In this round, I'll begin with Zion College. A preamble to all the schools. The point A is reflected in a line L, and the image is B. Assume the point A, B, and the line L are in the XY plane. Find the equation of the line L given. Is that good? I take it again. The point A is reflected in a line L, and the image is B. Assuming the points AB and the line L are in the XY plane, find the equation of the line L given. So I'll give you the coordinates of point A and point B, and I want you to find the equation of the line L. Your points. Zion. A has coordinates 2, 1, and B has coordinates 1, 2. Go ahead.
So we have the equation to be y is equal to negative x minus 1.
No. Okay, a bonus to Akumfi Ameyaw. Yes, next king.
Y is equal to x.
That's correct. Methodist SHTS. A has coordinates 1, negative 3, and B has coordinates 3, negative 1. Yes, if you are ready with your answer.
So we have y to be equal to negative 2x minus 1.
No. Yes, next king.
Y is equal to negative x.
That's correct. Your own question, Akumfi Ameyaw. A has coordinates 2, 3, and B has coordinates negative 2, negative 3. Yes.
Okay, so it is a reflection in the origin, and y is equal to 0. X is also equal to 0.
No. A bonus. Okay, I have y equals negative 2x on 3. A preamble. Indicate the edible parts of the following fruits. Indicate the edible part of the following fruit. Your fruit, Zion, banana. Yes, Kelvin.
The edible part of banana is the seed itself without its without its coat.
And what is it called?
The mesoderm.
No, a bonus. Okay. Methodist, coconut.
The
Don't describe it. Give me the name. I know how it looks like. I want the name. Yes, a bonus to Akumfi Ameyaw.
Mesukap.
No. Your own fruit, apple. No, I can't hear you.
Mesukap.
No. So the edible part of the banana is the endocarp. The coconut is the endosperm. And the apple is the thalamus. Okay, Zion. Find the average power developed by a device which lifts a 20 Newton object through a vertical distance of 3 meters in 6 seconds.
We have 10 watts.
That's correct. Methodist. Find the time a device takes to lift a 50 Newton object through a vertical distance of 4 meters if the device develops an average power of 40 watts in doing so. Yes.
$50 seconds.
No.
5 seconds.
Yeah, Akumfi Ameyaw, your answer. Okay, that's correct. Your own question. Find the vertical distance a 200 Newton object is lifted in 8 seconds by a device that develops an average power of 75 watts. Next kin.
30 meters.
That's not correct. A bonus to Zion.
2.6 meters.
No. I have 3 meters. There's only one attempt at bonus, but I have 3 meters. 3 meters. A preamble. Pick the strongest and weakest acid from the given set. So you tell me the strongest and the weakest acid, okay? Zion. Your set. HBRO. HBr. HBRO2.
So the strongest acid is HBr, and the weakest acid is HBrO2.
2 out of 3. Methodist, HCLO, HBRO, HIO.
The strongest is HIO and the weakest is HCLO.
Incorrect. Yes, a bonus to Zion.
So the strongest is HCLO and the weakest is HBRO.
No, that's not correct. Akumfi Ameyaw. HCLO, HCLO2, HCLO3. Go ahead.
So the strongest is HCLO and the weakest is HCLO3.
No, a bonus. Okay, so for Zion College, I gave you 2 out of 3 because you got the strongest correct and the weakest incorrect. So the strongest is HBR, weakest is HBRO. Methodist, the strongest is HCLO, the weakest is HIO. You interchanged it. And then Ameyaw Akumfi, strongest is HCLO3 and the weakest is HCLO. A preamble. Find the equation of a curve with gradient. Find the equation of a curve with gradient. Zion, 2x minus k, and passing through the points A, 2,7, and B, minus 1, minus 2.
So,
No, you've been bailed out. A bonus. Who rang the bell? Methodist.
Y equals 2x plus 3.
No. Your own question, Methodist. Gradient 2kx plus 3 and passing through the points A, 1,5 and B, minus 2,8. A bonus to Akumfi Ameyaw. Yes.
Y is equal to negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 4.
No. Your own question, Akumfi Ameyaw. 2x plus 3k and passing through the points A, 1,13 and B, negative 1, negative 11.
y is equal to x squared plus 36x minus 24.
No. A bonus. Okay, so Zion College, the equation of your curve is y equals x squared plus 2x minus 1. Methodist, y equals 4x squared plus 3x minus 2. And then Akumfi Ameyaw, y equals x squared plus 12x. Mention the class, this is a preamble, to which the organism responsible for the given disease belongs. Mention the class to which the organism responsible for the given disease belongs. Zion, Teniasis, and I'm spelling it for you, T-A-E-N-I-A-S-I-S. Teniasis. Yes.
So it belongs to class Cestoda.
That's correct. Methodist, Bilharzia. A bonus to Zion.
Belongs to class Trematoda.
That's correct. Akumfi Ameyaw SHS.
Tebeleria.
Come again?
Tebeleria.
No. A bonus. Okay, it also belongs to Trematoda. Preamble. Find the magnitude of the electric field between two very large parallel plates, given that. Find the magnitude of the electric field between two very large parallel plates, given that. Zion, the distance between the plates is 1 millimeter, and the potential difference between them is 50 volts.
We have 50 kilovolts per meter.
No, that's not correct. Anybody wants a bonus? I'll give it. Okay. Methodist. The distance between the plates is 2 millimeters, and the potential difference between them is 8 volts.
Kilowatts.
No. A bonus to Akumfi Ameyaw. Yes.
4 Newton per coulomb.
Yes, that's correct. No. Repeat that answer.
4 Newton per coulomb.
No. It's incorrect. Sorry. Your own question. The distance between the plates is 6 millimeters, and the potential difference between them is 54 volts.
9 kilonewton per coulomb.
Yes, that's correct. So this was about converting the millimeter to meter, I thought. So Zion, your answer was rather 5 kilovolts or 5,000 Newton per coulomb. And then Methodist, 4,000 Newton per coulomb. And then Akumfi Ameyaw, 9,000 Newton per coulomb. Okay, and they said 9 kilonewtons per coulomb. Yeah, which is equivalent. Our last set of questions for this round. Give the name of the major product formed when a limited amount of bromine undergoes a nucleophilic substitution reaction with. Okay, I'll take that again. Give the name of the major product formed when a limited amount of bromine undergoes a nucleophilic substitution reaction with. Zion, butane. Yes, Calvin.
So we have 2-bromobutane.
That's correct. Methodist, 2-methylpropane.
Two methylpropane.
That's correct. Akumfi Ameyaw, 2,2-dimethylpropane.
One chloro, two dimethylpropane.
No, a bonus. Zion College,
1-bromo, 2,2-dimethylpropane.
that's correct. Okay, so I said bromine. I'm not sure where Akumfi Ameyaw you got chlorine from. That brings us to the end of round 1. Okay, so before I go on to the scores, there's a challenge from Zion College. For the second set of physics questions I asked them to find the magnitude of the electric field between two plates, and I gave them some values. So I gave them 1 millimeter as the distance, and then the potential difference was 50 volts. So the answer they gave me was 50 kilovolts per meter. And I said, no, it should have been 5 kilovolts per meter or 5,000 Newton coulomb. But that was because I was going with the assumption that the potential difference I gave was 5. But if I gave them 50 volts, then the answer is correct. So it's actually 50 kilovolts per meter, like they said. So they get the full mark for that main question. And that brings the scores at the end of round 1 to Methodist Senior High Technical School, 2 points. Akumfi Ameyaw Senior High Technical School, 3 points. Zion College, 14 points. Round 2. Round 2 is the speed race. And here, each question that is read out is open to all the schools at the same time. If you have an answer, you ring your bell, I'll stop, allow you to give your answer. If your school gives the first correct answer, you'll be awarded 3 points. A second correct answer, because the first is incorrect, will be worth 2 points.
Transcription.
No. Transduction. Transduction. The fleshy part of a true fruit is derived from which part? Yes, Akumfi Ameyaw.
Mesocap.
No. Methodist SHTS.
The oval.
The
Oval.
no. Zion College.
The ovary.
That is correct. Which hormone is responsible for reabsorption of water in kidney? Yes, Akumfi Ameyaw.
Antidiuretic hormone.
That is correct. What is the focal length of a concave spherical mirror whose radius of curvature is 0.64 meters? Yes, Akumfi Ameyaw.
Negative 32 centimeters.
No. Yeah, okay.
0.32 meters.
That's correct. Find the mass of an object whose linear momentum has magnitude 18 Newton seconds when it moves at 6 meters. Yes.
3 kilograms.
That is correct. Find the energy stored by a 4 millifarad capacitor when the potential difference across it is 5 volts. Akumfi Ameyaw.
50 millijoules.
That is correct. Find the number of arrangements of the letters in the word square, which begins with a consonant and ends with a vowel. (216). Find the stationary point of the curve y equals root of the expression x squared plus 4. Akumfi Ameyaw.
0.2.
That's correct. Sine A equals 3/5, and A is obtuse. Evaluate sine 2A. Akumfi Ameyaw.
Negative 24/25.
That's correct. Our last set of questions for this round. Helium effuses through a pinhole 8 times faster than an unknown gas. Determine the molar mass of the gas. Yes, Akumfi Ameyaw.
64 gram per mole.
No. Yes, Methodist.
32 gram per mole.
No. Okay. It's 256 gram per mole. Under standard conditions, 1.12 dm cube of a gas has a mass of 2.6 grams. Calculate the molar mass of the gas. Yes, Akumfi Ameyaw.
52 gram per mole.
That's correct. Determine the empirical formula of 3-ethyl 4-methyl pent 1-ine. So pent 1-YNE. Yes, Akumfi Ameyaw.
C7H12.
No.
What's it? I know.
Okay. So the molecular formula is C8H14. So that will be C4H7. That brings us to the end of round 2. Scores are Methodist Senior High Technical School, 2 points. Zion College, 14 points. Akumfi Ameyaw Senior High Technical School, 17 points. Okay. Round 3. Round 3 is the problem of the day. And here, a common problem is shared with all the schools at the same time. You have 4 minutes to provide an answer on the screen. After the 4 minutes, a bell will go to indicate that you should take your seat so I can come to the screen and evaluate the solutions you've provided. I'll look at the solutions, award marks, based on the solution as has been given by the consultant. When I come back to my seat, I would explain the solution and also explain how the marks were awarded. Okay? At stake in this round is what we call the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ star. This will be awarded to a school that earns a perfect score of 10 points for the problem of the day. At this stage, if you win the NSMQ star, you get 500 Ghana cedis to your team. Best wishes to all the schools. The NSMQ star is sponsored by Prudential Life Insurance Ghana for every life, for every future. At this time, you can take the question sheets, flip it over so we read together. Arrange the following steps in a sequential manner for the completion of the respiration process in mammals. Diffusion of oxygen and CO2 across the alveolar membrane, transportation of gases by blood, utilization of oxygen for catabolic reactions by the cells, and hence the resultant release of CO2. Pulmonary ventilation through which atmospheric air is drawn in and carbon dioxide-rich alveolar air is given out. Diffusion of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Okay. For this problem of the day from biology, they were to arrange some steps in sequential manner for the completion of respiration process in mammals. So I'll read out the sequential manner. Pulmonary ventilation through which atmospheric air is drawn in and carbon dioxide-rich alveolar air is given out. Diffusion of oxygen and CO2 across the alveolar membrane. Transportation of gases by blood. Diffusion of oxygen and CO2 between tissues and blood. Utilization of oxygen for catabolic reactions by the cells and hence the resultant release of CO2. So each point you gave was 2 marks. That will add up to 10. So even before I give the marks, I'm not sure why you were writing all the statements out. I was even worried you were going to be bailed out. The consultant has been kind enough to label the points for you, A, B, C, D, E. You don't have enough time, but you are writing out sentences. And in the end, when it was almost time, you didn't even finish them out. You just need to label it. It's a quiz. You are not writing notes for us. You have to use strategy so that you save time. And if you had just written the letters out, you'd have had time to think through your answers. Okay. So to the solutions from the school. Methodist Senior High Technical School got the first step correct. Everything after that was incorrect, so they have just 2 points. So for these, no, it's not correct. So for these questions, what happens is wherever you mess up, everything that follows is wrong. So the steps above the correct one is only what I will give, okay? So the second step is diffusion of oxygen and CO2 across the alveolar membrane. You breathe in, you get the air, carbon dioxide-rich air is given out. The oxygen and carbon dioxide will have to diffuse across the membrane. And the gases must be transported by the blood before they get into the tissues, where they will be utilized. Okay, so if they diffuse across the alveolar membrane, diffusion of oxygen across the tissues and blood can't start there. It has to be transported to the blood into the tissues. Okay. So Methodist Senior High Technical School had 2 points because they got just the first step correct. Zion College got the first 2 steps correct. They interchanged third and fourth step, so I can't give anything beyond that. They have 4 points. Akumfi Ameyaw are the same. They got the first 2 points correct. Interchange the third and fourth, so they also have 4 points. That brings us to the end of round 3. In this round, I'll pose a series of questions to each school, and I want you to tell me if the statement I read out to you is true or false. If you give me a correct answer, you'll be awarded 2 points. If your answer is incorrect, a penalty point of 1. If you are bailed out or you decline to answer, another school can ring for your question for the same rules. 2 points if they are correct, and a penalty point of 1 if the answer is incorrect. In this round, I'll start with Methodist Senior High Technical School. A preamble. Given the reaction A plus 2B is in equilibrium with C plus 3D. Given the reaction A plus 2B in equilibrium with C plus 3D. Methodist. The rate law for the reaction is concentration of A multiplying concentration of B squared. So the concentration of B is squared.
True.
No, it's false. Akumfi Ameyaw. The rate law for the reaction is K multiplying the concentration of A multiplying the concentration of B squared.
False.
Yes, it's false. Zion. The order of the reaction is likely 3 with respect to both reactants.
False.
Yes, it's false. Another preamble. Stomata on the surface of leaves of plants open by stomata on the surface of the leaves of plants open by Methodist, decreasing the solute concentration in the guard cells.
False.
Yes, it's false. Akumfi Ameyaw. Weakening of the cell walls of the guard cells to allow them to stretch.
False.
No, it's true. Zion. Increasing the water potential in the guard cells.
True.
No, it's false. Methodist. The magnitude of the displacement of an object may be unrelated to the distance the object may have moved.
False.
No, it's true. Akumfi Ameyaw. If an object moves along a straight line, then the magnitude of its displacement equals the distance the object moves.
False.
Yes, it's false. Zion. If the magnitude of the displacement of an object equals the distance the object moves, then the object moves along a straight line.
False.
No, it's true. Methodist. Tan squared A equals sec squared A plus 1.
False.
Okay. I heard you say something on the bell, so repeat that.
False.
Yes, it's false. Akumfi Ameyaw. Cosec squared A equals cot squared A plus 1.
True.
Yes, it's true. Zion. Cos squared A minus sine squared A equals cos 2A. Yes, Kelvin.
True.
Yes, it's true. Methodist. Most alcohols are highly soluble in water.
True.
No, it's false. Akumfi Ameyaw. Primary and secondary alcohols are oxidized to ketones.
False.
Yes, it's false. Zion. Primary alcohols can be oxidized to carboxylic acid.
True.
Yes, that is true. A preamble. A person with a damaged kidney invariably suffers from anemia because a person with a damaged kidney invariably suffers from anemia because Methodist. Red blood cells pass through the glomerulus.
False.
Yes, it's false. Akumfi Ameyaw. Hemoglobin is released as heat when the current is decreased.
False.
Yes, it's false. Zion is proportional to the square of the current.
True.
Yes, it's true. Our last set of questions for this round. Methodist. 2 cos inverse of the expression 1 on root 2 equals sine inverse of 1.
False.
Okay, I'll accept that, and it's incorrect. Akumfi Ameyaw. 2 cos inverse of the expression root 3 on 2 equals sine inverse of the expression root 3 on 2.
True.
Yes, it's true. Zion College. 2 tan inverse of 1 equals cos inverse of 1. Yes.
False.
Yes, it's false. And that brings us to the end of round 4. The scores are Methodist Senior High Technical School, 8 points. Zion College, 28 points. Akumfi Ameyaw Senior High Technical School, 34 points. Round 5. In round 5, we determined school number 13 to progress to the 1-8 stage of the competition. And we are going to determine the school using four riddles. I'd assist you to solve for these riddles by reading out a series of clues. At any time, as usual, when you have an answer, ring your bell. I'll pause and allow you to give the answer. If your answer comes on the first clue, 5 points. Second clue, 4 points. Any clue thereafter, 3 points. If your answer is incorrect, thankfully there's no penalty. But you stay out of that particular riddle and allow your other competitors to compete for it. Okay? Also, the exciting news in this round is you get awarded if you are able to solve 3 or 4 riddles correctly. If you solve 3 riddles correctly, you earn 800 cedis for your team. If you are able to answer all 4 riddles correctly, then you get 1,200 Ghana cedis for your team in what we call the Girl Riddle Bonanza, which is proudly sponsored by Girl, Good Energy. Okay, so let's go. Our riddles. Our first riddle. I am an essential element in life. In my pure form, I am odorless, although most of my compounds have odor. I am found in cysteine and methionine. Combined with iron, I form gold for the fool. I combine with hydrogen to give off a nasty smell. Who am I? Yes, Akumfi Ameyaw.
Sulfur.
That is correct. I am a force. My direction is uniquely specified, yet variable. I act on objects, and my magnitude depends on a specific physical property of a given object. I always act vertically downward. Yes, Methodist.
Gravitational force.
No. Who else has? Yes, Zion.
Weight.
That is correct. Our next riddle. I have traditionally been the most prevalent form of agriculture. I am a representative of how plant species sustain each other and minimize the need for human intervention. My well-known example in history is the intercropping of maize, beans. Yes, Zion.
You have crop rotation.
No. Anybody else? Okay, I'll continue. So my well-known example in history is the intercropping of maize, beans, and squash plants in a group often referred to as the 3 sisters. In this combination, the maize provides a structure for the bean to grow on. The bean provides nitrogen for all the plants, while the squash suppresses weeds on the ground. The kind of plants that are grown, their spatial distribution, and the time that they spend growing together determine the specific type of me that is being implemented. Who am I? Yes, Akumfi Ameyaw.
Mixed cropping.
No. Okay, it's polyculture. Polyculture. Our last riddle. I am a quadratic equation. I do not have real roots. My leading coefficient is an identity. The sum of my roots is half the base of the common logarithm. The product of my roots is a single-digit cube. Yes, Akumfi Ameyaw.
X squared plus 5x plus 8 equal 0.
No. Zion.
X squared minus 5x plus 8 equals 0.
That's correct. That brings us to the end of round 5. At the end of round 5, here are the scores. Methodist Senior High Technical School, 8 points. Zion College, 34 points. Akumfi Ameyaw Senior High Technical School, 37 points. Okay. Congratulations to Akumfi Ameyaw Senior High Technical School. That was really an impressive performance and a major comeback from round 1. to winning this competition. Well done, gentlemen. With that, you progress to the 1-8 stage of the competition, and best wishes on that. Better luck next time to Methodist Senior High Technical School and Zion College. Zion College, now we have to pray to the God of Zion. It may not be too late. Okay. Thank you for joining us for this contest. Make it a point to join us for the next contest, which promises to be equally exciting. The National Science and Maths Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with GOIL PLC and supported by JoyNews, AT, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Pepsodent Toothpaste, Better Mold, Ghanaian Academic and Research Network, Coronation Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University College, Cowbell, Bell Beverages, GTP, Newmont Ghana, African World Airlines, and YFM. My name is Thelma Hineje, your quiz mistress. This is a primetime production. Thank you and see you soon.